It's me again, the mayor candidate Victor May for Surfside. This is my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and stay informed about what's up in Surfside. Today, as promised, I'll introduce the second part of the budget for the next year. I call it Surfside 2018 Budget for Dummies. Once again, millage rate. The 2018 budget reduces the millage rate from 5.0144 to 4.8 millage points. It sounds great, but let's have a look at this crap. Our officials declare it is an enormous achievement, reduction, while the property taxable value increased by 26.5%. 4.8 points, even higher than they have in a 5-year financial forecast, 4.42 points. Listen what the town attorney says.
Yes, Mayor. A resolution of the Town Commission of the Town of Surfside, Florida, adopting the final millage rate for the fiscal year commencing October 1st, 2017 and ending September 30th, 2018, announcing the percentage increase in property taxes, providing for incorporation of recitals, and providing for an effective date.
Mayor, if I may, good evening. I would just like to publicly announce for the record, the Town of Surfside, as the taxing authority tonight, is adopting a final millage rate of 4.8000 mils, which exceeds the rollback rate of 4.6913 by 2.32%, which is the percentage increase in the property taxes. Thank you.
Thank you. So is there a motion? Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay.
Now, statistics. 13.8% of Surfside residents reporting themselves below the poverty line. Quick facts. Persons in poverty, 4.8%. It means that almost every sixth family in Surfside lives very, very poor, barely makes ends meet. This town deserves tax release. Let's listen how our commissioners cheerfully adopted the budget.
Okay, please call.
Commissioner Carter?
Yes.
Commissioner Paul?
Yes.
Commissioner Gilchinski?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Cohen?
Yes.
Mayor Deitch?
Yes.
Mayor, the motion carries.
$26.76 is the tax reduction granted by our commissioners and the mayor to me. As an example, I pay more taxes to the county. What do we have in return? They must help local governments. They have funds. Let's have a look at the distinguished budget. We don't find the town's assets there, as it was before the present town manager. Why are the town assets important? They show the value of the town, management success of officials, reserves, financial position, debts, total ending fund balance, and therefore possibilities for development. Let's look at the debts, liabilities. Under the present mayor, town issued bonds and has debts of $16.5 million for water and sewage replacement. In the distinguished budget, the financial director simply forgot about civil bonds for about $7 million. The town pays PECCOM, the civil company, more than $100,000 monthly. This is the price for climate change. Every month, more than $100,000. There is nothing in the budget about it. The biggest amount and most expensive is Utility System Revenue Bonds, Series 2011. Outstanding amount $8.5 million. Interest rate 4.72%. It is $410,000 annual interest payments. State revolving loan. Outstanding amount is more than $7 million. Interest rate is 1.78%. $140,000 annual interest payments. Let's compare interest earnings before the mayor was elected and now. In 2007, it was $640,000 against $17,500 in 2017. With less budget, the budget in 2007 was $11 million, and now we have $26.5 million and $10 million in reserves. If the distinguished financial director cannot earn money, the town manager must do it, or using common sense, it's better either to refinance with lower interest or to simply close expensive obligations with unused reserves. This saves at least $500,000 a year. The town has in reserves about $10 million, plus operational reserves, lots of taxes. The town may borrow money anytime if needed for any project, especially at such high interest rate. Who earns on cash flow? Revenue. With the present mayor, revenue has tripled from $8 to $24 million. It is not his merit, but it is because of property value increase and new developments. Other revenue. Tourist tax. A few words about tourist tax. It consists of two taxes, so-called bed tax, 4%, and food tax, 2%. This tax was granted by Florida only to Miami Beach, Surfside, and Bal Harbour to attract more tourists all over the world. Surfside spends the money to pay all bills for community center, parks and recreation, tourist department, events and promotions. This year we will have 23.7 increase or $830,000 extra money. Currently, the town has several hotels in our town who pays tourist tax. For example, Grand Beach. It has 341 rooms. If you check on the website, you can book a room for $200 a night. This is very conservative rate, 80% of occupancy. They declare it is 95%. I calculated according to 80% of occupancy rate. 360 days multiply 4%. It means every year they have to pay at least $800,000. It means that we have total 657 rooms, and total revenue for bed tax only must be minimum $2,300,000. In the budget, bed tax is only $645,000, 3.5 times less than calculated, and more than a half of the sum is returned to hotels in the form of paying their promotions, expo expenses, and others. No words, only emotions. Where is the town manager? The mayor at last. They have to meet hotel managers and to negotiate. With the next trick, you will be amazed, shocked. For your safety, if you stay, take a seat. They will increase $704,000 in enterprise fund for expected increase rate for water. The rate is not increased. There is no necessity to raise the rate. If such danger exists, the town manager should stand for, negotiate to keep the present level rate. What do we pay him salary for? To increase taxes? We pay lobbyist attorney company about $50,000. Let them do something for us. For financial year 2018, Water and Sewage Department of Miami is proposing the wholesale water and sewage rate at 4.92 cents for 1,000 gallons. Remember, about $5 for 1,000 gallons. Let's look at my water bill. Thus, I pay $1.80 per gallon, not 1,000 gallons. It is more expensive if I buy bottled purified water in the store. Just compare. Compare $1 bottled purified water against $1.87 per gallon to flush toilets. This is the price for the new water system by the present mayor. I'm thinking about installing a water tank to collect rainwater and to flush toilets, take shower, or water my garden with a pump. It will be free. Anyway, I buy drinking water. Just imagine, if everyone follows me, who will pay the bonds? Probably condo residents. They have no options. I've never heard about such profitability. They buy for $0.00492 a gallon and sell us at $1.87 per gallon, 38,000%. This is abuse of power. I have to notice we have huge potential to increase revenue from efficient usage of parking lots, issuing permits for new developers, intergovernmental funds, grants, developer contributions, interest income, expenses reductions, proper using bidding process, competition, administration reform, and others. The third part of budget analysis will be how they waste $24 million budget in comparison with the Aventura budget. Thank you for watching. Share this video with your neighbors and subscribe. Yours, Victor May, Mayor Candidate for Surfside.